My dad has been a football coach ever since I can remember, ever since I was born. So I had a football in my hands when I was able to walk. One day in practice, I was in 9th grade, and we were practicing special teams, and I was like, you know what, let me try one of these long snaps. And I grabbed it and snapped it, and it was actually surprisingly pretty good snap, and it actually landed me a spot on the varsity team as a 9th grader. College football had been a goal of mine, a dream of mine, and I did not think long snapping would be part of it at all. I wanted to play linebacker or tight end or running back, and probably could have at a smaller school, but just coming to the U of M really, I fell in love with it.
I do remember the first time I ever met Payton. You can just tell how genuine and real and kind of a person he is.
I thought he was one of the weirdest kids I've ever met. He was wearing ripped jeans and a tank top with cowboy boots. I thought it's going to be an interesting 4 years with him.
I think probably the main thing that he's really brought, just for my couple months being around here, is a level of leadership, especially amongst the specialists, but on the football team. He's a very, very well-respected guy.
Outside the numbers, he's hit by the long snapper, Payton Jordahl.
I actually took a huge leap of faith coming to the U of M as a walk-on because I had a few other offers at smaller schools, and I told my parents that I really loved this school and I think that I could find a way to get my school paid for.
The day that he was able to call us and say, "Mom, I got the scholarship," and we were thrilled for him, and that was kind of his as an avenue to his education being paid for, which is huge to him.
I called my mom, we both were kind of in tears. I mean, it was a huge deal for us to be able to get that.
As a specialist, earning a scholarship is kind of the pinnacle of, what a lot of guys shoot for, because there's only so many scholarships to go around. The confidence that he brings in what he does and how good he is at it brings a lot of confidence to myself.
I think these past 3 years, one thing that I've improved on the most is being able to lift up the teammates around me.
When you kind of get that combination of guys going out there and competing and pushing each other, but also really enjoying each other's company, that's when you really get some elite specialist play, and it starts with Payton.
There's been a couple times where I'll just be messing around and I'll catch a field goal snap from him or a punt snap, and it hurts your hands a little bit if you're not used to it, so he gets it back there pretty quick.
We ask him to protect, we ask him to cover. He is counted on as a guy that can run down there and actually make some plays, and he did. You look back at the film last year.
And it's down there by the long snapper, Payton Jordahl, out of Perham, Minnesota, at the 24-yard line.
Last year in the Holiday Bowl, Payton made a sweet open field tackle.
So we'll have to see what we do here to settle down with him.
Good punt by 55 yards by Santoso.
And I remember very clearly all of us running out onto the field to celebrate with him after the hit.
About a year from now, I'll hopefully be graduating from an undergraduate degree in youth studies, and I'd like to transition into a master's. My goal in life is to help people. I came from a divorced family, and I know what that can do to children.
He has a real desire to help people, to help kids. I could see him then playing professional football as a ways to earn some money and make some contacts and be able to start doing what he really wants to do.
People in that league look at is how athletic is he, how strong is he, and he's got all those things, and he continues to work and grow in the weight room and change his best, and athletically he definitely has what it takes.
I just hope that when I'm done here I can leave a legacy that says that I was always positive, hardworking, and always did the right thing, and if I'm able to leave that with the players that are behind me, I'll be happy with myself.